I can't believe that you came into my life. You made me feel again, now it's my turn. You say you've always been a little bit shy, but I can put an end to your fears. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you? I know it's hard for you to give it a try, but you are not alone. I'm here with you. I think you owe it to this beautiful night to lose all your control. Do it for you. Let me show you a place where you gon' wanna move your feet until they start to bleed. DJ, take it away. Tonight is all for you and me. So baby, spin and let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you? Don't be afraid, just let go of your fears, 'cause you know you can do it, baby. Dance them away. Now you know how it feels. Now you know you can do it, baby. And let the music begin. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you spin? Don't let the doubt in you win. I know you feel it within, so go ahead and just spin. Yeah, spin for me. Won't you?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Welcome back to another morning skate show with the hockey coach guru, Coach Francis, directly for the beautiful Sunshine State in Florida. Oi, it's a little bit cloudy today, but it's still warm and hot here. It's humid, to be honest with you. May 20, 2022, for all the peers in Canada, we wish you an happy holidays weekend. I think it's a holiday Monday. I don't know what kind of holidays it is, but I know it's a holidays in Canada because I was born in Canada. And here in USA is going to be next week after that. So I'm lucky to have 2 days holidays. Honestly, I don't have a lot of day off in my life, but we're going to take what we can do. And we welcome everybody. Thanks to be a special Friday today. What are you talking about, Coach? I don't know. I feel today it's a fun Friday, so why not to enjoy it? And I'm going to talk a little bit about today. We're going to talk about, first of all, Friday talking point for the Coach Frenchie. We're going to review the both game last night, the Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Florida Panthers. Panthers are relying on the really trouble, honestly. The St. Louis Blues shocked the Colorado Avalanche at some point. Some of you said no. We was expect that. And then we're going to talk about the preview game number 2 tonight. The New York Rangers, Carolina. Carolina lead 1-0. And the Edmonton versus the Calgary is still 1-0 also. We're going to talk about the first female teenager draft in WHL. It's the Western Hockey League. We talk about this woman. We talk about the nomination of 3 players for the King Clancy Trophy. And then at the end of the show, I'm going to talk about the ABS selection 28-33. What are you talking about, Coach? I just make a video at 11 o'clock every day, guys, Monday to Friday, and also during the weekend. Usually I do a video about the ABS daily news. And today I'm talking about the selection, what the Montreal can select as an average. You know, they got the pick of the Flames. We don't know which one they're going to be. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. I don't know. One thing we know, they got the pick number 33 overall. That's the first or the second round. So I'm present to you 12 different players where the Montreal Canadiens could get a selection. Now, I could be wrong here. I believe they are 12 where the Montreal could look about them, but I'm not sure if they're going to select one of them, honestly. They're going to. So during this show this morning, I'm going to make show to you all where are they, who are they, honestly. So that's going to be happening again today. And before we start, of course, we want to welcome everybody in the chat. Why not to welcome Mr. Samuel Arias. Welcome aboard. Panthers Stanley Cup Championship. Oh. Samuel, I wish the best for you Panthers, but they're not looking good, honestly. Wow. I'll talk about this a little bit later. What about Mr. Clan P? Welcome aboard, Mr. Clan P. OMG, the Cats. Yes, the Cats. Wow. Anybody find Jonathan Huberdeau? Maybe, I don't know. Where's Jonathan Huberdeau? But we'll see. Victoria Day. Here we go. Eagle, thank you so much for your information. Thanks to be part of the show. Et directement de la belle province de Québec, Mr. Matt, il est de retour avec nous aujourd'hui. Thank you so much, Matt, to be with us. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. We have also Mr. Eagle Frank 86, number 1 fan of the Tampa Bay Lightning. He's on the paradise right now, or walking on the cloud. I'm sure about that one over there. What a game yesterday for the Tampa Bay Lightning to find a way to, get still a W to the Florida Panthers, and a great performance to the Tampa Bay Lightning, where maybe Florida Panthers need to learn. I still believe in hockey or in sport, but more in hockey because it's really what I do the most. It's a teaching. Everything you do, teach something in hockey. Whatever you win, whatever you lose, the hockey teach something. And I think that's a great right now. I feel like Tampa Bay, the Panthers are at the school. They need to learn to watching what Tampa Bay does. Because Tampa Bay did not win the 2 Stanley Cup back-to-back and maybe repeat third only by the talent or by their skill. They have more behind that. The sacrifice, pay the price, play a unit, play as a team. And everybody is they are not selfish. They work all together. And I think that's what the Panthers right now, if they are there, take a note. And talking, and it's nothing wrong there. And I still predict the Florida Panthers could win next year. But he's missing a couple of pieces of the puzzle for sure. You can see this again at Tampa Bay Lightning. And we can talk a little bit more deeper about that after we welcome everybody. Mr. Kilo. Good morning, Mr. Kilo. Great night for you last night, Mr. Kilo. You're welcome, Glenn. I believe that's the first time you're part of the show the morning. Honestly, I do this every morning, so I know I recognize the people. It's not like a show like we have like 60 people. It's, between 10 to 25 usually. And I recognize everybody. And that's something we do here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. It's a location where it's very friendly. We talk about hockey because we have a passion about the game. And we're sharing each other. We respect each other. And you point and your knowledge is the same value like who I am, also what I bring on the table. So we really have a great people around here. Glenn, welcome aboard. Thanks to be a part of the show. Panthers would have to win 2 in Tampa Bay to have a spot, which is possible, but highly unlikely, but a game at a time. Yeah, everything is possible, Eagle. And I'll be honest with you. Example, if they lose game number 3, the Tampa Bay Lightning, I think that could change the momentum. Sometimes in sport, only one thing could change in the momentum. Example, if they hurt Vasilevsky, example, Vasilevsky got hurt game number 3. What's the rest of the series? It's happened on John Tavares last year. We don't wish that goes. It's just like right now, the Tampa Bay Lightning on the they have the seat of the seat of the driver right now, and that's what they are. And the Panthers are in the back, on the back seat at that moment. But we'll see what happens. Mr. Nicholas Lawn, Nicholas, where have you been? Where have you been, Mr. Nicholas? Hopefully doing well. Blackhawks fan 97, Mr. Nick, Kate, Joshua, and Harper. Hopefully an amazing great day. Hopefully, Mr. Blackhawks, Nick, you feel better. We pray for you this morning, and hopefully you feel better about that. I feel better, still not want to do it. One day at a time, my friend. Évitant that by my premier en DVRs. C'est mon jour de congé aujourd'hui, mon Matt. Ben, félicitations. Profite de ta journée pour te reposer. Puis, peut-être que, je sais pas, faire quelque chose que tu aimerais faire aujourd'hui, ça te donne la permission. Puis, je te souhaite une très belle fin de semaine de congé, mon homme, Matt. Eagles, Stamkos, Perry, Paul all got hurt last night. Is still wound. Yeah, they got up and down. They come back in the game. Everything on that, Eagle, of course. L of the sport, Clan P. Learning to win is the hardest thing, and it's why so many teams won veteran that have been the PO and won it. I agree with you, Nicholas, about that one of that, right? You learn from the year before, and everybody, one thing's never changed in sport. 99.9, because something I will knew, right? The team win the Stanley Cup. They've been there before that, what you talking about. But they lost before that. They learned for the Tampa Bay Lightning guys 3-4 years ago, and I apologize sometime, I'm not sure exactly, but the year they got swept by the Columbus Blue Jackets 4-0. It was the year they won the President Trophy. And everybody thought the Tampa Bay Lightning is going to win the Stanley Cup that year. They got swept by the Columbus Blue Jackets. And from that series, everything changed for the Tampa Bay Lightning after that. Everything. And sometimes you have to hit those kind of the bottom. You have to hit those kind of situation and your life too. The same thing. Sometimes you have to hit the wall. And that's maybe the best thing could happen for the Panthers. I don't know yet. The future will tell us. But right now is a point where they need to learning. And I think at that moment, that would be maybe a turnover for the Panthers at some point. But it would be interesting to follow up about this, Nicholas, for sure. Mr. Jose Duarte, directly for the upstate New York. How you doing, Mr. Jose? What are you doing? What? Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows Matt Sorrow. Mr. Andy Kuivula. Eagle, Sonak, he got hurt, I believe, as well. Sonak got hurt every game right now, Eagle. Just kidding, but he got hurt a lot. Blackhawk, you're not going to be alone in the jail. Blackhawk is going to be a party for sure. Mr. Adam Berger, welcome in the house this morning. The moderator of the Hockey National Show and inside of the Vegas Golden Knight. Any update for Mr. Adam? What's going on in the beautiful area of the Vegas and in Nevada? Adam Berger. Yep, indeed. Very bad night for you too. Me too. I don't have a very good night also last night about my prediction. I remember that I was surprised how well they rebounded the year after that. Master Sampi, absolutely right about that. Talk about the Lightning, how they rebound about this. I'm in Finland attending to the WACH for the week. Stay another for some work-related thing. I think it's awesome. Nicholas, are you in Helsinki or in Tampere? Nicholas, for the World Championship about that. So thanks to be a part of the show on Nicholas. Any update you have, please let me know. Let us know about this. Jose doing well. Jose. Long shot where one that can do plus sometimes not listen to the coach. First of all, Glenn, is a great question, so thanks to asking. Here's the problem, what's going on with the pen. It's not a problem, but it's happening. And if the player doesn't listen to the coach, here's what he have. Andrew Brunette, with all the respect, he was an amazing great hockey player in NHL. He played over 1,200 games in NHL. Never going to be a Hall of Famer, but he had a great career. He got a job with the Panthers a couple of years ago as an assistant GM. If you go back in October 2021, or the beginning of season, October 12th, he's an assistant GM. He's an assistant coach. Never, at some point that night, he will thinking one day he's going to be the head coach after the Canville got removed after the drama saga at the Chicago Blackhawks. Now he become the head coach of the organization of Panthers, and at that moment, the problem he got right now, he don't have that kind of resume like Canville. He don't have no experience as a head coach. And it is the same thing in the playoff as a hockey players. It's another season, the playoff. It's another way to play hockey. And I believe right now, Brunette have a very difficult time to adjust himself with the situation. Not that he's a bad coach. He need to learn like the players. But right now, he's really behind. He get out-coached. He take bad decision about the roster. I understand they're missing Mason Marshman. But again, Lundell, well-played Lundell right now with 4 minutes per game, something like that. Why did he, at the end of the game last night, he sent a 4-line to finish the game at a crucial moment like that? Where's Barkov? Where's your best player on the ice? He's on the bench the last minute of the game. I don't know. Why did you send Forsling with Wegar the last minute of the game? You know already Wegar is not your best defenseman on this defensive zone coverage. It's just lows like that. We can't blame him at the end of the day, but it's not only him. But what's happening right now is not because you don't listen to him. It's just like the players, the coach has a difficult time to adapt with the situation around him. And head coach, right? I've been there. I know. I never played and I never coached in NHL, but it's the same thing in U18, U16, or East Coast Hockey League or American Hockey League. At the end of the day, when you become new, you have to adjust about understand to think quick, to adapt with the time management and with a scoreboard. And right now, Brunette don't do those stuff like that. He's behind. He's completely behind. Why he let Cirelli play against Barkov all night last night? I don't get it. That's what I'm talking about. Again, I'm really try never talk against coaches because I've been there. I'm a coach. I know, understand what they have. But at some point, you have to be honest with you guys to tell what I'm thinking. And I think right now, Brunette does a good job over there for sure. About that, I'm going to be in the jail to Blackhawks. Mr. RJ Calabro back in the house. Welcome back, Mr. RJ. Helsinki, Nicholas, awesome. Give us some information. Mr. Adam, I have something. Coach, go work for the new exchange game, the TABERNAK Coast Base Red, new affiliate with the Vegas Golden Knight. It's funny, Adam, I look about this morning. I don't know what to do. And I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not 45 years old anymore. I'm over 50. And if I go to I got 6-7 jobs right now to work back in Alberta, back in the north. I don't want to go there. I love here, the YouTube channel, but it's not easy also here in the YouTube channel, not to be like this, what I'm doing right now. it's everything around the channel. Everything that I work by myself. The money is not great. It's not about the financially stuff. But I don't know if I would love to go back behind the bench, because if I do this, I have to skip what I built right now for the last 2 years, the YouTube channel. And I think at my age, maybe thinking it's not fun to live in USA right now. It's not fun to live in Canada. I mean, personally, me, because my revenues was only on 1-2 things to do. And I feel right now it's really bad economically, everything like that, whatsoever it is. My point is, I'm not sure if I want to go back behind the bench. I think my time is over, and I have to look about different things. I would love to work from home as a coach's video, but that's another story about that one over there. But yep, it surprised me, Adam, Savannah and hockey, because Savannah is a Georgia, and the hockey is good. It's been great in the Southeast in the past. But I don't know if Savannah can handle a team over there. Now it's great. I did not follow too much about East Coast Hockey League, but you know, in the past when I working in North Charleston for the St. Grace in the beginning of 2000, you know, you have Jack Quampuel. I was working with Rick Vave, and those time, you know, Myrtle Beach have a team called oh my God, I can't remember the last nickname, but Jack Capuano, coach in NHL many years with Islanders. He was the coach over there. And that time, the hockey was hot. The Charlotte Shaker have a team over there. And we did all around this. You know, Virginia, the South, Jacksonville have a team also. So surprisingly, Savannah have a team. I'm really surprised about this, Adam. You talk about learning. Look at St. Louis coach. You see he get better and better from the cup in 1920. Nicholas. Yeah, experience, right? One thing I would say to you, Nicholas, for that team, the St. Louis Blues, also with the coach, they have 10 players win the Stanley Cup that year. Is still in the team. That's a great positive effect for them. The second thing, if you think about this last night, David Perron, guys, scored 2 goals last night. He had what? 7 goals, 4 assists, 11 points. He's the 8 players have the lowest salary cap. And this team, they are deep. They are deep. Just give you an idea how St. Louis is deep. Maybe St. Louis played their best game in the playoff last night, and Colorado played an average game. They did not play at the same level they did for game number 1. But again, when you go to playoff, guy, everything counts. Everything, sometimes you have to lead lucky. A lot of people said Chesterkin did not do well with Pittsburgh. Remember when he lost the game number 3, not the game number 3, but the third loss against Pittsburgh. If I can recall it, the game was 7-2. I could be wrong here, but I think it was 7-2, 7-4. Also, however, 4 of the 7 goals that night, Chesterkin, it was tips. The last game, it was another tip by Lindgren. He lost the game 2-1. Last night, Quamper guy was unbelievable. Last night, it was accomplished a lot of great save, and then Kiro goal. What happening? Stick of Girard. The puck become bubble. Go over the shoulder. The second goal. A David Perron. A one-timer on power play. Remember at the end of the second period when it was placed 5-3 and then it become 5-4. But that goal, it was a bubble stick again. It's happened, and sometimes that's what's happening sometimes. So we have to give credit for them also, and they're looking good. I told you, coach, that the Blues play hard the other day, and I think it was top set. Went to play 1 goal period. The Blues dominate the Avalanche last night. Honestly, I was wrong but for me, I was not wrong, but I was wrong. I was expect. You know, when a team dominates 54 versus 25, you have to give credit for Colorado that game. I believe for me, Colorado have outshot and outplay overall the St. Louis Blues. And Binnington was the reason why that game was turned around in OT. Without Binnington, I think this game will be 5-2 for Colorado. So for me, what I was said to Eagle that night, I think that the Colorado played better to St. Louis. But I understand St. Louis have a good team. I understand St. Louis is a great team. And I can understand St. Louis can beat. But my first thinking about this, and I was expecting Colorado considers that way last night. I was really disappointed at the performance overall. But that's the playoff. And the playoff is up and down. I'm telling you right now, if everybody thinking that Tampa Bay Lightning is going to maybe beat Florida and 4, could be wrong here. But the way the Florida Panthers play right now, I don't see how they can beat the Lightning. They will have to make some change, and hopefully they will make some change because they cannot win the way they are. On the power play, on the lineup roster, they have to figure out something else. But that's another subject. Finishing with this, I believe right now, that series is going to be 6-7, a goal for the St. Louis Blues versus the Colorado. Avalanche should take a 1 from the Blues. If I'm not careful, I'm going to learn this game real well listening to you. Thank you. You're welcome, Glenn. Anything you have, anything you want to ask, please don't hesitate. 50 is the new 21, Adam. Yeah. Mindset, yes. But the bodies that cannot change, unfortunately. Coach, you are doing a great job. Thanks so much, Jose. Very kind of you. Coach, Mr. Renault, Martin Jolie wants you as his right-hand man. I would love to, Renault. You know, I'm still sometimes thinking, guys, and this is maybe live, but I did not lose my motivation, but I lost, okay, what I could do, what would motivate me more, or the fact I show up here. And I would love to get that kind of the job where I'm behind the scenes and I can work from home and watching a game like I do every day, right? And I like last night, I looked the goal from Wegar, the Kucherov goal. And everybody talk about the Colton, everything like that. And everybody talk about Wegar, McKenzie, and Forsling, everything like that. If you look very closely, the goal last night, and Eagle last night, and again, I express Eagle because Eagle followed the Tampa Bay Lightning. He can tell you exactly what happening for the last 3 years, everything like that. But, you know, if you look about the pass of Kucherov last night, and everybody says it's a great pass, of course it's a great pass. But he did something where Mackenzie Wegar did not do. If you look the picture, because everything and every happening in hockey is all about picture in my mind. It's frame by frame. Frame, picture. What Kucherov did before he touched the goal line beside Proboski, he did something like nobody pay attention usually. He looked around. He looked behind him. He took a picture of New Wing. Colton is coming in front of the net. He already read the play. That's what he did. That's picture I'm talking about. That's the reason Colton scored. If he was not looking behind Kucherov, he cannot know Colton is over there. And Mackenzie Wegar, he should do the same thing before he go behind the net. Of course, Forsling did not do a good job. Of course, the puck go over there because Forsling make a turnover. But again, Mackenzie Wegar should recognize Colton is coming. If you took a picture exactly what Kucherov did, you have no goal last night. No goal. Wegar will say, wait a minute, I cannot go behind the net. If you knew how many seconds he has, it's about awareness in hockey. It's about how you read the play, how the play develop all the time. It's all about the picture. And that's what a turnover last night. And you can't point at anybody, but Wegar was the responsible of that goal. People say, oh, he was forced. Yeah, but Wegar, he should recognize the situation better. And that's happening last night. Au courage code to be between others. Mr. Danny T, welcome in the house. Jose, thank you so much. What I would love to do, Jose, if I was really younger at 40, here's what I miss, guys, and you know, I share with you guys, if each one of you, I don't know how many people we are right now, but I feel like you are in my living room and we talk all each other. That's how I feel when I come here. I have nothing to hide. My life is simple. My life is not great. But I miss opportunities in my life. I miss a lot of things in my life. And one thing I should focus more is to learn the game better at younger age. When I become 35 years old, 40 years old, 45, all those 10 years, 15 years, I really understood the game. I really driving and diving inside the game. But I forgot at 45, at 43, 44, I forgot the mindset of the game. And I should learn more. The last 10 years, that's what I did. I learned for the best of the best, where they prepare the team, the motivation of the team, how you speak to the players, how you understand them, how we can make them better. And that's how I became. But I wish I had that kind of mindset I have today, 15 years ago, and I was coaching that level, because I think I would be a complete coach. Now I'm better, but I'm too old to be there. And I don't have no connection like I was before. But so whatever it is, and that's what you teach now to coaching. Now I would love to be an assistant coach. The chief is an elite coach, boss. Just, hi Danny, what is wrong with the Florida defense? It's a combination. Blackhawks, not only the defense, as a team together, from the coach behind the bench and go on the ice. Blues are great. I think they outplayed Avalanche yesterday, and it will happen again if they are dangerous. You know how you would take the win. This is far from the order over, and Avalanche have to fight their hands. I agree with you, Nicholas. And he started with Binnington. And it's like exactly with Edmonton. Mike Smith will go to carry on Edmonton all the way, or they will drop very quickly if he cannot perform. Binnington is the same situation. Binnington have to perform exactly. He did the first two games. Can he carry on this to game number 3, 4? I don't know. The Avalanche have to step up more for sure about that. First, all season Blues use 5 forward on that 5-on-3 power play. But yes, they did. I surrender to you, Danny, not Roger. Danny, do you have the 90 HSTV and the gel? Jose, I'm going. These first 2 games are like the series visit Minnesota. Dominate each other the first few games, but who take over? It will be the 7th game, Nicholas. Yes. And again, Nicholas is going to be where the power play or the short and done. I believe there are 2 teams, special team, are dynamic, and they can score, and they can pay the price for opponent team if they are not disciplined. That will come that way, Nicholas. It will be a war of the mindset at some point. Who's going to get hurt? Who is going to be tired? Everything like that. So it'll be really interesting about this for sure, Nicholas. Mr. Salah, welcome aboard. And when I left the building, when I left the stream last night here, after we talked each other, it was a bit early. And then I jumped in to watch the game. And, you know, because when I watch the game with you guys, I pay attention, but I'm working. But last night, I started watching the game, the period number 2 between the Blues and Avalanche. I said, oh my God, this is so fast compared for Panthers and Tampa Bay. I might, at the point right now, guy, I don't see any team in the East Coast can beat the West Conference. I don't see this. I'm good. Maybe I'm going to be wrong, but the speed, the physicality, the way they play, it's so much faster, better, stronger on the West Conference right now compared to the East. From what I see so far, could be wrong, guys, but that's right now I'm thinking about this. Salah, welcome back. Don't worry, Blackhawks. Me and Danny will get it back. We have about 10, 12 people go there at the gel tonight. Films today, highlight is what coach is talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, Eagle. Gel build character. Florida aggressive play cost them a game number 2. Aggressive play cost them Florida. Again, Eagle. The turnover this game for me, whatsoever they make a mistake at the 3rd period, blah, 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 the end of the game, guys. It came to the 2nd period. You have 3 power play. You can burn Tampa Bay Lightning at that moment of the game. And if you don't score power play, you cannot beat Tampa Bay. You're not. So take advantage of each opportunity you have, and they don't. And they are what, 0, 24, 25 right now, power play. And you cannot win in hockey about that one there. So That's what the problem they got yesterday again. Mr. Box School, welcome aboard. You can hit us if when the hit stat, but Tampa hit a come scoreboard. It was matter. Again, for me, the Tampa Bay play a game of checker. And when you play those kind of game, you have to be patient. Patient. Don't rush anything. And adapt. For me, the best thing Eagle for the Tampa Bay Lightning did for the last 2 years compared to the first year. The last 2 years, last season, the playoff, again, Montreal Islanders, and this year, again, Toronto, and the the Florida Panthers. And we know the Tampa Bay Lightning did not lose any game back-to-back. They are, 6-17 now, 16-17 game, right? They adapt, they adjust. They make the change, and they modify what they need to do it. Whatsoever they need go, they play offensive. When they need to protect the lead, they do this. And that's become a team with experience, with time, and learning with be patient. And they have a good time management. They have a good time puck position. So they adapt with the puck management and the time management. And when you can control those two things in the game, the chance to win are better. Ball and 4, let's go. Just don't switch the TV channel unless you are ready to drop the glove. Hi, Eagle. Mr. John Gregor, welcome aboard. Don't forget, guys, to click on the likes. Mr. ENORTAP is in the house this morning. Talking about Mr. ENORTAP, we have a show every day, Monday to Friday at 6 p.m. But for an exception tonight, Friday night, May 20, we are a show at 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock. So take a note. We are back at 5 o'clock tonight, not at 6. If you show up at 6:15, you're too late. What game do you do, Coach, tonight? I believe now I will go to game at 8 o'clock. I think 10:30 is too late. I know it's a battle of Alberta. That's not so we're not going to stay for this game. But I think I'm going to do the first game tonight, New York Rangers versus the Carolina Hurricanes. 8 o'clock, with maybe more people to watching this game, and we can maybe stay a bit longer to follow up the second game. But because we can do the Battle of Alberta Sunday night anyway, so I decided to go with the New York Rangers tonight against the Hurricane. It was a great game anyway, and so 8 o'clock, I'm back and on the live stream tonight. So I just want to share it with you, so you know what's going on. Everybody said hi each other. Is Shawinigan is going into the rebuild next year if a lot of players age out? Differently, Renault. Shawinigan Cataract is a great QM team right now. We know that league is pretty good. Sherbrooke Phoenix is another team. Honestly, the Charleston Islanders are dominate right now in the QM. Did not lose any game. The Quebec Remparts have another game. Another team perform also. But I still Shawinigan with, Bourgault, Lapierre, everybody leaving in Shawinigan. I think they're going to go that direction. Renault, a couple of years ago, remember, like 4 or 5 years ago, they went to the Memorial, the Stanley Cup, the Memorial Cup. They really believe for that team. And, it's always been a great organization for the last 15 years, Shawinigan Cataract. Start with Pierre with Mouton. And now, it will be interesting how they're going to react, but I'm pretty sure they will. You're welcome, Salah. Is going out one game at a time. For the Panthers, we still fast, something like that. Ball's looking good. Panthers not good. So far, so good. Coach, you clearly love coaching. I'm just go for it. You got the passion and the nice to get again. It is a great goat, both experience and energy. Yeah, it is, Nicholas, about that one over there. At this stage of the playoff, there are not much to choose between team winner or tools who pay attention to the details are willing to sacrifice the body of a 6-4 team. Yep, it is Mr. ENORTAP at that moment. Who want to coach up north where it's dark all day and the never-ending the bus ride? Yeah, it is. The bus ride. I did so many bus rides in my life, from American Hockey League, East Coast Hockey League, Junior. It was great. It was fun, but also it was those years when I start earlier, the 90s, and we had no internet. You have internet was so bad, but live teaching. So during those bus ride, I studied the game a lot, read books a lot. People play card, everything like that. I was not that kind of people. And when you coach, you're not still with the players. You're on the front, everything like that. And but again, the weather could be a problem. The bus could be a problem. I've been there, turnover. A ride of 14 hours to go to Vegas took 26 hours. Drove to Chicoutimi, 5 hours. It took like 12 hours. Go to St. Grace. The beauty on the bus ride in USA is usually the weather is better. But I've been to Colorado, and I'm supposed to go south and then go north to get Vegas. We decide to go north, take the 80 and interstate, and then you go to there, and then they put the gates. You cannot cross anymore. You have the weather, and Utah is bad. You have turn around, 6 hours, come back where you at the beginning, go south, and come back. It's crazy, but I have no regrets. No regrets. You're asking me what you will do to friend? Nothing. It is what it is. It was the plan of God for me, and I follow the plan, and I don't know what's next, but nothing. It don't make me rich about money, but it make me rich as a human being. And for me, that's priceless. The rewards I got from players I met, the parents I met, the people I met, it's priceless. And it still continues to another way today. Live in Europe, live in Canada, live in USA, make me who I am. I don't know what's next. I know I try to be what's next, but I don't know how this works, but we'll see. I trust the process. I trust the plan, and I go one day at a time. That's the only thing I can do. Because you never know. Some of you are over 50 like me. Some of you are younger at me. Some are really young. And I always said, this is the end of the life right here. And this is the bus you drive. And depend what is your age. You may be close to the end, maybe a little bit behind, like Nick is 22, 23. But us, we are closer. But this is the end. I say, yeah, but what's the point, coach? It's between the both hands. That's the most important things. It's to maximize your life every single day. Whatever you're 22, whatever you're 50, it's what is between both is the most important things. And that's what you need to maximize. And you're the only one can maximize this every single day. Life is about choice. Life is about what you want to accomplish. It's up to you. What is your purpose? I don't know. What's your goal? I don't know. What is your passion? I don't know. But if you want to be the best version of yourself, it's maximize every single day like you'll be the last one. Life is too short. We saw that. Lafleur, Gilles, Bossy, Gilbert. I'm talking about athletes, hockey. But it's the same thing with your dad, your mom, your brother, your friends. Life is short. And the only thing I would tell you for who I am today, not better to anybody else here, is to maximize your life every single day with the best you want to be. And that's the beauty of what we are. And that's what I try to bring here every day here, is to bring the passion and the love of the game. That's it. I'm not better to you. I'm not an expert. I just want sharing what I love is the game. And hopefully I can bring this inside this channel. That's one thing I can do. Losing, winning, it's not matter. Make money, not money. Super chat, no super chat. Member, no member. Supporter, not support. It's not a matter. What I learned for the last 2 years here in this channel is to bring that love of the game and also sharing the friendship. We make more friends here like I never did in my life. And that's the beauty of what we do here. And that's one thing we can do anyway. Sorry, our subject right now. But it's Friday. Friday we can talk like this. Because Friday is fun day. Friday is about sharing. Who want to coach up north? Here we go. Chair, I don't know what's about that building. And I'm behind right now. Try to catch up. People talk each other. That's good. Chair Danny. Everyone's scared. Tempo right now. It's still 100%. Tempo is showing people that Toronto has a serious contender by angling Florida. Salah. Great choice, coach. You have more people in the chat. Thank you, Danny T. Well, I better, but not 100%. Mr. Matthew Slater back in the house today. Matt, welcome back. It will be R is Florida lose the next game, Jose. That will be over. Unfortunately, you have to recognize what Tampa Bay are. And then, Tampa Bay never lose back-to-back, so it will be very hard for them for sure. Tampa no get people in hands like we did last year. The Bucks, fact, Jose. But Bucks, you think Florida will come back for a straight? No. It would be impossible. Like ENORTAP said after the first game, right? How Tampa Bay, Atlanta Pedro can beat Tampa Bay 4-6. It's Hockey Live coach, Nicholas. No internet is a blessing. Being outside community is better. Live can do. Jose this over. We'll see. Salah, the course is that not a debate. Bold 1-3-peat will play for the cup. Please don't forget to click on the likes and everything like that. I appreciate that. Saying coach of arcade. Renault, you're very kind. That is after a year. I try to catch everybody. I can, Mr. DeWhite, Kohan, and the house. Yep. Nick is 22. You're welcome, Kilo. I'm 50 and don't want to get older. Danny T. But at the end of the day, guys, and we know we love Danny, and I don't say this negative badly, but Danny got a challenge, an adversity last week or 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, right? And he wake up the next day. The day before, he was feel good for himself. He thought life was great. But what he did, it's something you never know could happen to anybody, me, you, everybody. That's what the point. The point is to enjoy and take advantage every single day. You breathe the morning, you go to bed the night, hopefully you have another 24 hours. And when you think that way, guys, it's all about. You can have your nicely car, the beautiful woman, the big house. This is material. But what is more important is your heart. You're the human being, the family, the wife, the kids. It's all about, at the end of the day, your friends. And to be helped. Yeah, you have to take care about yourself every single day. So that's the point. Through Renault talk with many people. Francis said, I love what you're welcome. Salah, Jose, we can do again next year. Good luck for the two. Exactly, because life is precious. I agree, Kenny. I know, guys, try to catch up with everybody. Mr. RJ, welcome back in the house. Love you. Same here, buddy. Here we go. Inspirational taco instead of coaching. I have the feeling you'll do great in live either, really. Good for it. Enjoy live. Pierre, thank you so much. Nicholas, appreciate a lot. You cannot stop getting. Love this place, but I would. Salah attacking, not go every moment. Is that going to the 1,000 plan? If you think that we're going to be anything. Just replay the tempo last goal. Just enough tempo. Please look over his left shoulder before he crossed the goal line that make the perfect pass. You got it, Glenn. Exactly what happening. Like I described, Kucherov did it. And that's what we guys should do this, obviously. And then I don't understand why Brunette sent the 4 line on the ice. That's something I did not get it. For me, started with the gym. Trying or gave us the gym is very important. Mr. Salah in the morning. Exactly, coach. I was in my heart attack. It was a close call. I take life seriously. I love everyone. Exactly, Danny. That's change. Adversity challenge help change people. The way they eat, the way they perform, the way they think, the way they take care. That's happening. Everything happening, guys, in life, it's not happened to you. It's happened for you. That's the big difference. It's the same thing. It's what I want and what I have. It's the same way. It's all what you going to respond. That's the most important thing. Right? How we respond to adversity challenge. We all have challenge. You have, I have, everybody. But how we face to them. That's the most important thing. And never give up. With perseverance. With never give up. It's cool. How are you going to go through? And that's happening. Everything happened to you. A divorce, a health, everything. It's happened for you to get better. What I learned today. What I learned yesterday. What this makes me become better. What I should do to turn over? Pivot, everything. It's all, that's life. Sorry about that. I'm fired up this morning. It's my understyle of my life. I coach development, so I know I'm doing. Hey, coach, what do you think that Fiala trade to Montreal for the first round draft pick and the late round trade is right for the Wild? I love it. First of all, Sean, that's a great question. Here's why I don't want this right now, Sean, and I will tell you why. That the Montreal are in transformation. That's what they call this. They don't want to rebuild. Don't want to use the word rebuild, retool. They're on transformation. So I'm coming with it's just Sean, you read my mind, because I'm coming with a new videos coming, tank or no tank. So what do you have to do? And I think for Montreal right now, they don't need to make some big move. They are not there yet. There are too many factors they cannot do because they are not, it's uncertain. Carey Price is the biggest uncertain situation. Because Carey Price can change everything. The salary cap, that's number 2. Number 3, Petrie. What we do with him. Number 4, what we do with Armia, Hoffman, Drouin, Gallagher. 4 players, I can add Piron. 5 players where the contract is over and what they perform. So put all together before we go on the UFA to sign or to get a trade like Kevin Fiala. That's not going to help the Montreal to jump in for 32 to become 15 and 13 and 10. There are too many things. What they should do is keep those pick it up, those pick, go for the bottom, rebuild one more year, tank maybe one more year. I'm not telling you what my video is going to be. And then after that, in 2-3 years, go get. But what you said yesterday, you get one, you want Chris Letang. The only thing I said to you is they trade Jeff Petrie. Because you need someone to mold the young guests over there. Kevin Fiala will not helping Montreal enough to make its friends right now. Kevin Fiala in Montreal, he will not sign as a UFA. He would want to get out the team right now because he wants to play with a better team. Kevin Fiala with the New Jersey Devils make more sense because the New Jersey Devils are in front of us with prospect. Their plan is 2 years in front of us. So for Montreal, don't spend that for Kevin Fiala. Don't spend that kind of money for helping the team. At least it's a young players at 23, 22 years old, younger over there. That's the reason I can tell you. Now, I could be wrong here, Sean. I just gave you my idea where Montreal should be on the old right now for 1 year. And then after that, change the mindset of what he can accomplish. We are blessed to have the Danny here with us. Love you, Joseph. Everything. We love you. Fiala is an awesome pickup. It's Calgary pick in the third, Sean. It's a Calgary pick in the third. It's not good enough for trade Fiala, Sean, for that one. If he was a third round, the 28 and a third round pick example, Sean, that's the different things about that. That you can maybe open up the door for that one. But if it's the first one, like Shane Wright, whatever they are, I would not do that. And again, Fiala is going to ask $8-9 million in 2 years. And I think that Montreal don't have that situation to go on that one. If you want to think about this, Fiala turned 26, I believe. Come on, coach, quick. If not 20, Fiala is 25. Here we go. He turned 26 after that, and he become 1 more year. And he's already at $5 million. With the RFA, he's going to get at least $6 million at 26. So when he get after the next year, the risk is too big to get Fiala for the Montreal Canadiens. You can live in Thailand for much cheaper que Florida. Do the live stream. So many expat interest hockey there. Yeah, Renaud, you're absolutely right about that one of them. Mr. Yamo Vertanen come back in the house for his show. His friendship quiz. Here we go. My dad has some neck cancer. It was, here we go. Love you. I'll chat your prayer and sir. I'm grateful for that. My son will be a girl. Lympho cancer, 10 years, history, love live. Here we go. Good. King of Gamer, welcome aboard. King of Gamer, to change first of all, King, the roster. I think right now it's time to make some change. The Mammon, the Thornton, and get out Lundell. We know now Marshman is out for game number 3, game number 4. That's the first thing. Thanks. After that, change the unit. I think right now they don't have nobody. Bring Orvis possible there. Bring down Split Giroux or Reynard on that one over there. That'll be the second thing. Keep Ekblad at the top over there. Keep Barkov, Huberdeau if you want to. But bring someone in front of the net for unit number 1 and split the time for 1 minute after that. You maybe keep Barkov for unit number 2 and then add Verhey if you can and bring Giroux for unit number 2. And that's what I will do about that one, King of Gamer. Because right now, those 5 players he pick up, he select unit number 1 does not work. My one that are still alive in 50. Bonjour, Mr. Steve G. Oh, Colorado, Mr. Steve G. Pierre Martin, welcome back in the house. Thank you to be with us. I want the Hawks to have 80 lost next year. Honestly, Nick, remember what I'm going to tell you. The Blackhawks are not going to do well next year. But the Blackhawks is going to get Mikov or Bedard next year, Blackhawks, and Fantilli. And that will be the turnover of the Blackhawks in 2 years. So you're going to suffer next year, Blackhawks, but you're going to get an amazing, great hockey player after that. He's going to be the next Patrick Kane or the next Jonathan Toews in your organization in 2 years. Renaud Eberge coming back. We'll see. That'll be interesting. I want Kadri and Abs and uniform. Nobody will turn Toronto harder. No restraint, careful, Nick. Not division, Rochester Laval, Sunday night, RJ, you're absolutely right about this. Pourquoi the Bruins are going after Jonathan Toews is beyond me. I'll be surprised why they go do that. I think that's a big problem. Coach is coming to the jail, Pierre Martin. Yes and no, Pierre Martin. Yes, I'm 0-2, but I have a free pass, so I'm going to stay home, but I'm going to let you watching you have a lot of people going there. Coach, who do you think Toronto will get as a UFA? Because the restraint of the money, Jose, will be very hard. I think they will get more, Jose, on the trade for Nylander. Look like they want to trade Nylander. The goaltending situation could be interesting. A right defenseman could be interesting. And then after that, they have to looking about like a Mason Marchand. I think Mason Marchand could be a good pick for them. Marchand just get a great year with the Florida Panthers, become a UFA, not going to return with the we never see again maybe Marchand with the Florida Panthers. Why? Because they have nobody and they cannot afford him. First of all. Secondly, the lineup is already back over there. So that will be interesting about that. Nicolas de Goubi-Bono, welcome back. If you talk about Jonathan Toews, Toews is still 1 more year at whatever, $12 million, something like that. Pas de problème, mon Nicolas. Ça fait plaisir de te voir aujourd'hui. I trade the TV for the Nick. Salaire terminal, crazy number. Do you think Nashville will pushing for another playoff spot next year? Of course, they will, King of Gamer. The Nashville talk yesterday, they talk about Forsberg negotiation. Both of them want to stay. They want to negotiate together. They signed the coach yesterday. So that will be good. Click the like. You enjoy coach the show. Nicholas, thank you. I'll do to coach. Very overpriced. Malkin will be sick with pasta. Nice friend you are, Pierre. Now I know you not rob the bank where you'll be turned in. President Cup. Yeah, Pierre Martin. If Patrick Bergeron decides to retire, do you think Boston will start a rebuild? Not really, King. They never been that direction, and they are Pasternak over there. They are Swimmer. They are McEnvoy. They are Lingholm. Everything like that. What do you have to do? They're going to take that money to try to find a second center. I wouldn't be surprised if Bergeron leave. They would targeting Vincent Tracek for the Carolina Hurricane. Remember, I just said. If Boston Bruins lose Patrick Bergeron, look what they're looking. They're going to get for a secondary center. I think Vincent Tracek could be a really good asset for the Boston Bruins. Well, coach, I have 1 free pass too. I pick the same horse as ENORTAP. About that, but that's the bad news, Peter. ENORTAP did not win the race, so you don't have no free pass, by the way. ENORTAP pick the Montreal Canadiens as a selection number 1. That's how we get the pick of the free pass. We could trade price for Taze and Salaire, and not with no less winning. Yeah, coach, I have the pass too. I just know I do. I don't rob bank Danny, no money, and that one over there. Guys, I'm going to go on jumping. Right? I know it's 26:56. Everybody want to do a friendship quiz. It's Friday, but I want to get you right away here, guys. Let me finish this one over there. The Nashville Predator guys signed extension 2 more years. The head coach over there, John Hines, it was announced by the general manager, David Poile, yesterday. Congratulations. Mike Stone got his surgery yesterday, and he's going to be out for a couple of months, but be ready for the upcoming season. We wish the best for Mike Stone and the Vegas Golden Knight fans also. The nomination, guys, for the King Clancy for the 3rd time for the last 4 years. Piquet Subban is still a nomination. Daniel Nurse for the Edmonton Oilers. Finally, Ren Kesslav for the Anaheim Ducks. So we wish the best for everybody of them. I hope Kesslav got it. That'd be great about that one there. She became the first woman, Chloe Primerano, selected by the Vancouver Giants, and become the first woman skater draft in the Canadian Hockey League Junior. She was 209, I believe, overall pick. Congratulations, the Vancouver Giants select Chloe Primerano, and we wish her the best luck as her career junior. The Laval Rocket are going on round number 3 against the Rochester American club form of the Buffalo Sabres, Jack Quinn, Peyton Krebs, and everybody else. The game start March 1st. Right, Rolly Kidney got eliminated of the QM. Is going to join the Laval Rocket. It's going to be a game decision before Jean-François Hull used the young man, Rolly Kidney, and the Laval Rocket. Sunday and Monday are the bowl game. The bowl game are play at the Place Bell in Laval. Finally, I want to talk to you about this. Do you know why the Tampa Bay are great? So, yeah, coach, of course, Kasharov and Stankos, Palat, Cirelli, and Point, everything like that. But here's something they have. 6'2", 6'3", 6'4", 6'6", 6'1", 6'1", 6'2", 6'3". That's the defenseman. You want to be good in the NHL playoff? Go get defenseman over 6'1", and you're going to make a big difference, and you line up about that one over there. We talk about those 2 games today, not barely, whatever we did. We don't have to talk about them anymore. I want to talk about the 2 games tonight, 8 o'clock, 10:30. We start the game at 8 o'clock here at the Hockey Nation Live Show. Finally, I want to mention 12 players the Montreal Canadiens should look for the pick number 28 and 33. Barely quickly, Nelson, Gaucher, Salomonson, Aslan, Bistad, Koschinski, Luno, Howard, Beck, Bichel, Pickering, and the last one is Daniel Goyette. Pay attention to 2 names here I'm going to mention to you. 3 names. All right? Nathan Gaucher, Aslan, and Philip Prested, the big 6'4" center from Sweden. Pay attention to that name over there. I believe the Montreal Canadiens going to select him for the pick number 2 for them in the NHL draft. I could be wrong, but that's my selection for them about that one there. I thought you was gonna say it was 2009 pick everything. I think we're sleeping. Pierre get to be the small spoon. Ladies and gentlemen, time for what, coach? Time to...
Oh my God!
Time for play friendship quiz. We know Yamo stepped up last night. Yamo was unbelievable. 2 and 3. I thought he's going to be a hat trick. He did not make it, but it was a good performance for Mr. Yamo. Question number 1 of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready? Don't forget to click on the likes. That'd be awesome. Let's finish strong the week as a friendship quiz. Easy question today. I did not do a lot of big questions. I say, let's have a good time today. Here we go. Last night, only 8 goals in NHL. 2-1, 4-1. But 7 French scorer, because Perron scored 2 goals last night. What is the total of the goal for all of them in the NHL playoff? If you add the 7 players score a goal last night in NHL, how many goals they did all 7 during their career in NHL? The Perry, the Perron, the Kiru, and Colton, and everybody scored last night. The number of the goal they did all together is 134. Is it under, over, or exact? Here we go. Dwight Gohan said under. Yamo said exact. Nicolas said under. Jose said under. Kilo said over. Andy, he said over. About that? Start the time, coach. Danny T, he said exact. We have also Blackhawk said under. Steve G, under. ENORTAP, under. Maxat, welcome back. Over. Pierre Martin, over. Thank you, Pierre Martin. Do we have more people? RJ, he said exact. Anybody else? We have a few people participate. It's fun. Can we get one more answer from anybody else? Let's see. Let's see. Time is dumbing down. We're almost at the end of this. Go, Pierre Martin said. The answer of the first question, ladies and gentlemen, is...
Oh my God!
Exact. Sean McQuarrie said under. So RJ, Danny T, and Yamo. Yamo is on fire, ladies and gentlemen. Yamo got it again. Congratulations, Yamo. Yamo wants to win a back-to-back game and look like he's ready to rock and roll, Yamo. Question number 2 of the day. The quality starter percentage. All right, the quality starter percentage of Sergei Bobrovsky and the NHL playoff is at 0.478%. Is it under, over, or exact? The quality percentage saved by Sergei Bobrovsky is 0.478. Under, over, or exact? Good luck. Yamo is too damn good, Pierre Martin. He is rock and roll. Dwayne, he said over. RJ said over. Under for Sean. Kilo over. I have to put all your name. Yamo said over. Nicolas said under. Andy Kuivula, he said exact. Jose Duarte said over. Steve G, he said under. Danny T, I got to said over. Mike Zuck said over. Pierre Martin said over. I missed ENORTAP and Kilo. Oh, Kilo, I got it. ENORTAP. Anybody knows ENORTAP answer? I only missed ENORTAP. Over. Here we got it. Everybody get an answer, ladies and gentlemen. All three, Yamo and Danny and RJ, maybe take the lead 2-0. The answer is under, no. And it's a tie with Nicolas de Gouby, Steve G, and Sean take the lead also with RJ and Danny and Jose Yamo. All 7 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them are one answer. The rest of you are 0 point at that moment.
Oh my God!
Question number 3 of the night, of the day. All right, let's do it. How many different players had a shortened goal this year in the NHL season 2021-2022? We're looking for number 142 different players score at least 1 goal in NHL this year. Is it under, over, or exact? This is for the game, for the winner of the game. 6 can win the game today. If they answer the same answer. The answer we're looking for is it over, under, or exact? RJ said exact. Nicolas said exact. ENORTAP said under. Sean said exact. Dwight Cohen said exact. Yamu said over. Jose Duarte said under. Kilo said under. Mike Zack said over. Andy Kuivulai said over. Pierre Martin said exact under. Steve G said under. B97, I did not get him. Wow. Unbelievable, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my God!
You don't believe me, but because he did it at the end of the question, he was the last one. He did because he said under. Steve G is the only one with 2 good answers. He beat 7, 8 more people today with 1 good answer. Mr. Andy Kuivula and Mr. Mike Zack, unfortunately, are 0 today, but we have to congratulate Steve G. He is the only one today got 2 good answers. We have a lot of people that won. Nicolas, Jose, Kilo, ENORTAP. We have also Pierre Martin, Sean, RJ, Danny, and Yamo. All have won, but Steve G with 2. And unfortunately for Andy and Mike Zack with 0 today. That's a great job, Mr. Steve G. You finished strong the end of the week as a contest of the day, for sure. We wish you an amazing, great day, everybody. And I want to remind you, tonight we are back at 5 o'clock for your prediction. And a lot of people go to jail, honestly. And just came out to put my likes code for all the good and hard work you do for us. Mr. Francois Pitt, very kind of you. And we appreciate again, everybody. 5 o'clock tonight, the prediction of the game. Then we do the first game tonight for the live stream play-by-play at 8 o'clock. Until then, we wish you an amazing, blessing afternoon. And finally, of course,
you are awesome. You are amazing. You are the best. And remember, you have greatness inside of you.
Have a great day, everybody. We appreciate for everything, Mr. RJ. Of course, thank you for the moderator, some of you. Thank you so much. Until then, be well, be healthy. Find a way not only dominate your day, find a way to dominate what, Mr. ENORTAP and RJ? It was said to you, 2022. See ya. Thank you, ENORTAP. Danny T, we love you, my friend. Jose Duarte, have a good night, a good day. Hey, White also, Andy Kuivula, RJ, Pierre Martin. I think you have 1 and 3, by the way. Francois Pitt, very nice from you. Nicolas de Gobi, good job today, my friend. Stop by. Mike Zack, welcome again for everything. Of course, we have Kilo, we have B97, Blackhawks, and the Pierre Martin, Sean, Yamo, and Nicholas was there earlier about that one. Mr. Glenn P, one more question. Go ahead, my friend. I still here. Go ahead, my friend. You can ask one more time. Oh, one more time. One question, my friend. You can ask. I miss the saloon, Danny. It's funny, Danny will come back. Why is Saturday is a mismatch against Barkov? The best answer I tell you, Saturday is very cover, right? Barkov is difficult. Saturday is always on Barkov. He don't give the space to skate with the puck. That will block Barkov to move left and right. And that's the problem they got right now. The line of Serelli play with Stankos right now. spot. Really block always Barca because he don't give him any chance of skating. Maybe what Danu did against McDavid and those kind of specialists of the defensive zone, that's what he covered, those players like Barca right now. And Mr. Brunet have a really mismatch right now. He used the wrong line versus Cirelli as the biggest problem. You're welcome, Glenn. Winnie at his ball, escape for Alcatraz, Pierre Martin. Go have some shrimp. I agree with you, François Pitt. They are back where they're supposed to be, where they belong, honestly. And back home, that'll be more difficult for the Florida Panthers. Don't forget to click on the like before you get out. And thank you so much for everybody. We welcome again Mr. Glenn P. with the Hockey Nation Live Show. Hopefully see you very soon.